I knew there was one.
Lenny Green? You see the police chopper telling people to get out of the water because there's sharks?
No.
Orange County Sheriff's Department were in the chopper with the loudspeaker telling people there are a bunch of sharks. Get out of it. It's like a real life Jaws. Boy, climate change is going to get real fun over the next couple of years. We're going to have American cities underwater. You saw that giant sea beast that washed up on shore in the Philippines.
That's so creepy.
That no one knows what it is. It's, you know, these things that are just coming up from the deep because the water's so goddamn warm now.
Indonesia.
Indonesia.
I'm going to have to look this up.
Yeah.
This is recent.
Creepy as hell.
Yesterday, I think. Just Google Indonesian sea beast. And it's lying there currently rotting on the beach because they don't know what the hell it is.
So freaky.
All that marine life that used to be in the pitch black depths of, you know, the oceans, they're all coming up to the surface.
This thing looks like one of those monsters from Tremors.
Yeah, or like Leviathan or something.
It's
Literally
so
and
big.
figuratively.
Yeah.
But, yeah, anyway, police chopper out in Orange County with the aerial view. They can see the sharks, and they're telling swimmers to get the hell out of the water.
Goodness knows is the name of the
After the ad, they tell them.
No, it's something else is playing on the friggin' page, and I don't know why. I hate when that happens.
stuff. Find it.
And it's only on one side.
Attention in the water.
To encourage
Attention in the water.
Stop playing your stupid ad.
Cocoa Flavanol.
I can't even tell what it is. I can't even like tell what it is. There's like nothing playing on this webpage.
Because it plays like at the bottom or something like that.
No, I'm at the very bottom. Every time I play something directly from, anytime I don't dump my audio, it bites me in the ass.
Dude, this sea beast is huge.
Yeah, it's gross.
The Orange County Sheriff's Department. Be advised, State Parks is asking us to make an announcement to let you know you are paddleboarding next to approximately 15 great white sharks.
Jeez.
They're advising that you exit the water
You think?
in a calm manner.
To encourage trying.
Okay.
What website is that?
You got the gist of
garbage.
it. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, could you imagine that? So you hear that, please stay calm. I'm like, I'm pushing bitches.
I would drown somebody if it
Yeah.
got me closer to
I'm
shore.
pulling people.
There are approximately 15 great white sharks. By the way, that porn star faked that bite.
Really?
You see they put the porn star in the cage.
Oh,
and she
yeah,
was surrounded
yeah.
by lemon sharks and all these guys who know that stuff. They were like, those are real docile sharks. They put her in some cage and then they pulled her up because she got bit in the ankle and she's crying. I'll tell you what. I mean, a lot of people like immediately call bull shrimp on it, but I was like, well, you know, figure if you've been doing porn for any length of time, you've probably had things much more painful than a shark bite. But she certainly seemed to be crying realistically. She was huffing and puffing or whatever.
She's got a lot of traumatic moments to pull from.
I guess she does. There's muscle memory she can go directly to. But yeah, they faked it so that she could get. Apparently, the charter boat company that they didn't hire blew up their spot and said, "Oh yeah, they came to us and said they were going to shoot some video and they wanted to get a bunch of hits." But they went with another charter boat company, and so Florida shark attack faked in Palm Beach County.
Have you ever thought about like what you would do if you're swimming in the ocean somewhere and you got attacked by a shark? Like, do you think you'd be really afraid?
Oh, I would never
or-
be that far out.
Or not attacked, but if you saw one.
Anytime I'm in the ocean,
yeah.
I'm never that. I mean, and I know that they come to the shallows
They
now
do
too.
now.
Yeah, I know.
But what would you do if you saw like a huge great white or even like a hammerhead or like another shark just trolling by? Even
Well-
if it wasn't lunging at you or anything.
I would hope that their ability to smell blood would be much greater than their ability to smell poop, because that's what would be around me immediately. Lots and lots of poop.
I've just always wondered like what my reaction would be. Because like I always thought I was going to be really afraid of snakes. And then I held a boa constrictor and I was not afraid at all.
Shark's a little different.
Well, but also, wasn't there just some kid in Florida, some 8-year-old girl or something, where like a croc tried to get her and she punched it in the face?
Yeah, and she got away.
It got away. It bit her a little bit, but, you know, they tell people, same thing with sharks. They're like, you punch them in the snout if you can.
You try to, but
You try to.
Yeah, if you're underwater, you can't like punch that hard.
But they'll.
But they also say that sharks don't necessarily like human flesh, that they bite you because they think you're a seal or something else.
I would just tell the shark that I'm not a seal.
Well, they mistake, like when there's people swimming, I think sometimes they'll like mistake their hands for fish.
Right.
So I'm like, well,
Or if you're flailing or
right.
whatever.
If a shark ever mistakes some dangling part of my body for a fish, I hope it's my foot.
I would just do like the light as a feather, stiff as a board thing, where you're like hands at your side, you're just floating. Well, maybe that could be bad too, because then maybe you look
then
like you're
just gonna-
dead.
Yeah.
That's
I don't
insane
know.
though. 15, and you're just on a family vacation, just enjoying your time, and you're just hanging out, and you're like throwing your daughter up in the air, and then all of a sudden you just get out of the water. There's 15 sharks.
I would lose my
I'm like-
mind.
This is why a lot of people don't swim.
I don't want 15
White
of
people,
those
white
Kittner
people be
boys.
crazy.
I don't want
Is
15
there-
of those Kittner boys spilling out on the docks.
Is there a video of like people swimming to shore during this from the helicopter?
I don't see that because they're up pretty high.
They're
That
running.
would
Yeah.
be something to see all those people like losing
Rushing,
their
yeah,
dang
yeah.
minds,
There's
like
people
splashing everywhere.
Running on water.
But
That's what
also,
it
if
is.
you're a regular surfer out in Orange County, I bet that those people probably are familiar enough with. They probably kind of have a plan, like they're not initially freaked out by sharks.
Right. You just you would try to get away from the immediate area without a lot of splashing.
I remember my parents had the book of Jaws, Peter Benchley's novel, before it became a movie. And then they re-released it when the movie came out. You guys are way too young for this, but I was like 6, I think. And the cover of Jaws, we've all seen the poster, where it's the shark coming up and the naked girl is swimming.
Yeah.
And the water level kind of cuts her in half from you. When I was a kid, boy, I went steady with that thing for like 3 months because it had naked booby in the water on the cover. I mean, it was
It's just
tad,
very
little
It's a
obscure,
little bit of a shadow, but
Yeah.
yeah, you could.
but
you could see
enough to
something.
tell where she was naked.
Right.
Yeah, I was like, oh man, I'd love to be that shark. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Plenty more where that came from. Click here to subscribe. Click here to watch another video. We'll see you next time.